Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to XCOM 2. So we're about to go on this retaliation mission. I'm expecting it to be Berserker City. So this is the team that we put together. Jim, unfortunately, first of all, looks ridiculous in his armor. I think he's lost a lot of personality. The special classes get to keep their special armor. I don't know why we can't have our soldiers still look cool even with the third tier of armor. It doesn't look so bad on everybody, but I think it just doesn't match Jim very well. He doesn't have a good rifle, unfortunately, because we don't have powered sniper rifles. But he does have the Shadowkeeper. Oniawar has both of the chosen sniper's weapons. And I think we should be ready for this. I've brought gas bombs in General Mills's doubled grenade slot because they're a lot more effective against berserkers, large physical enemies, than the plasma grenades are, because those enemies aren't going to take cover anyway. And gas grenades do quite a bit of damage to biological stuff. We still have a lot of normal explosives. Remember, Elena has double claymores and stuff. I think we should be ready. Also, Elena and Jim both get the extra damage ammo, hopefully. Hopefully Elena can get a good banish off and just kill something from full health. That would be neat. Her gun does have a repeater, so when we get a long banish sequence off, there's a pretty good chance of just rolling an instant kill somewhere in there. And remember, the Archon King is still alive and is going to show up somewhere soon. When he does, he doesn't have a tremendous amount of health. We're not going to have to do too much work to get him down. Also, you know, fingers crossed still for somebody getting promoted to Corporal. Corporal? Colonel. Slightly different. Those ranks are very close together. I can see how you get them mixed up. But trust me, Colonel's slightly different.
One of the resistance outposts. It doesn't look good.
Emancipation Cove in New Mexico. Not New Mexico, but New Mexico. You know, the one that's ruled by Aztechnology. Actually, I bet Aztechnology would be totally in league with Advent.
One of those chosen is leading an
Oh, it looks like we got another extra soldier.
in this area. Our people are doing what they can to fight back.
Nice.
But we need to help protect the civilians trapped nearby. There's a group of
Advent soldiers have doubled explosives.
not far from your position.
Pretty okay with that.
Move in and help fend off the attacking alien forces.
So we need stealthy. Neutralize all enemy targets. This is one of the ones where the resistance soldiers are going to help us fight back. I like these a lot.
As you order, Commander. The time for hiding is over.
What do we got? Codex Viper. Not exactly terrifying. I don't think we want to pop that pack.
What's over there?
Let's move up, but let's do it in a way that doesn't reveal us. Or rather, doesn't reveal them to us.
What's over there? Heading out.
Because we can let the resistance soldiers take a couple of pot shots at them first.
Moving to Overwatch. On Overwatch. Affirmative. Come on now.
I have
Oh, are they gonna walk? Okay, this is the best case scenario where they just like run right into us. Unfortunately, we are out in the open, so we might get shot a little bit. Might get slightly shot. There you go, Jim. That's how that goes. What about the Viper? What's the Viper doing? Okay, sorry. The Codex is desperately trying to clone herself, but it's not quite going off. Yeah, that's a pretty okay gun. I do love the Boltcaster. So we have a couple of stocks. The Codex is already dealt with. Not a problem. Actually, the Codex might be killed by the resistance troops. Man. Oh. Chrysalids right away, huh? Okay, well now I really hope the Codex is killed by the resistance troops, because I don't have time to deal with them. Oh, this is bad.
There is nowhere to hide.
chrysalids are very fast and quite dangerous. Alright, come on, you guys. Take down those codices, probably. That's not even very... What was he shooting at? Is that guy working for Advent? It's all this crossing and double crossing and triple crossing. It's like The Departed in here. I can't keep it straight. Wow, 6 damage now. Nice. I guess they're getting their weapons upgraded with our weapon tiers, even though the visual effects of their weapons are not upgrading, because obviously they're still on bullets. Okay, what's the story with this chrysalid? He's right there, and he's pretty easy for Red Ear Jim to kill. The question is where the rest of them are. So I'm going to move up. Right, there were 2 more in this pack. I want vision of all of them. Okay. Can we get Jim to a position where he can actually see and shoot at all 3 of them? Looks like the answer to that question is no. He only has squad sight. Okay, then I'm just going to take the shots from here. No sense taking cover against a chrysalid.
Hard target. Minimal damage.
Ah, man. It has just enough health that I can't feel sure that it will die to burning. I was really hoping that we were going to be able to use Jim's last action for something else. So we could throw the gas bomb. Gas bombs do bonus damage against biological units, and they slow them. What's Oniawar got on this guy? Oh, there is still a codex up. Right. There were 2 of those. Or rather, the one that existed split. Wow, she's got the guaranteed kill on this, doesn't she? Oh, no, that's right. Mox is the one I gave the stock to, not her. Well, we could reveal Helios and get the guaranteed shot, because this does have a stock. Get the guaranteed kill, rather. So let's figure out what everybody else's plays are. The elite trooper runs up, stands outward, like furthest forward. I know I'm cold-blooded, but I'm trying to survive out here. That's a shame. That said, if a chrysalid poisons somebody and then that person dies, it's very bad. So it really is important that we don't let that happen. I'm just going to throw the first gas bomb. We've missed enough shots and stuff that I'm starting to get a little nervous about the outcome of this turn.
Absolutely. Only the best.
Okay, Captain Riveri. I guess I don't have to move up. This is a guaranteed kill because I have a stock. That was weird. He missed, and the stock killed the Codex, and then the Codex's body teleported to the position he shot at, despite the fact that he had not actually done any damage. Like, not really. I could have her run up and try to do... she can't get a kill anyway, under any circumstances, because her gun does so little damage, so...
No place for you to go now.
Oh, he is immune to the debuff. Oh, no! Oh, that's not good.
Commander, Advent isn't backing off. They've got units in the AO that are ignoring our forces just to get a better shot at the civilians. Take those
So yeah,
bastards
this is why
down.
it's bad to let chrysalids attack your guys. We need to deal with that. It's going to hatch, and we're not going to be happy if it does. In the meantime, it looks like the resistance soldiers are able to kill berserkers in maybe like 5 hits, is my guess. So we might actually let them handle some of this. Okay, yeah, the cocoon is bad. The cocoon is bad news. This thing also has to die, to be fair. Jim, did you leave it at 2 health again? course you did. I'm actually even going to use Face Off. I so much don't want this thing hatching.
I definitely got that one.
The resistance team is in the clear. They're moving to help the other survivors. There's a large group of civilians pinned down within range of your position. Sensors indicate hostile forces are closing in fast.
There's only one pinned down civilian that I'm really worried about at this moment.
What's over there?
I'm going to chain shot this damn thing. Okay, good. We got it. We got it. And this way, I don't have to use Elena. She can stay in Ghost Stealth. In fact, I probably don't have to use you either.
Heading out.
He probably has the pistol shot from here, right? Yeah. Okay.
What did you expect?
Yeah, Chrysalid Cocoon, as you might imagine, releases chrysalids. They're not as good as real chrysalids, but I believe it's like it puts out multiples, so
At your service.
they don't have to be as good. Alright, looks like we can be pretty aggressive with our move forward then.
Affirmative.
We are on the clock a little bit as far as saving the Resistance members goes, although I don't know if you can actually fail this version of the Resistance mission. In the one where you have to move close to people to rescue them, you can fail the mission by not getting enough people saved, and you will lose the region if you do. Nope, stuff's exploding in the distance. Okay, good shooting. I like the Codex's dramatic dodge after all the bullets have passed. It's less of a dodge and more of a victory dance, maybe? Like, hooray, I didn't get shot. So will it split on them? Yes, it will. Okay. Interesting. I think that's pretty close to us. Wait, the target is marked. Did you get... Okay, no, she didn't get vision of that Berserker. She does see this guy. Can we squad sight him? Where's Kim? No. Yeah, I guess there's a pretty big wall between them. Just kind of searching around in his movement range. No, it looks like there's nowhere where he gets the shot.
Not a problem.
Okay.
My life is in your hands.
We could take this guy down, but the thing is, I'm not sure he's really active. I could sting him. Or I could just shoot him and reconceal afterward. Now let's sting him. Because I don't think sting is useful in, like, terribly useful in general. What with her weapon being so weak and everything. So we know we can move up quite a bit.
Go, go, go! I hope it's worth it.
And I'm not really in too much of a hurry to
Ready to walk.
unveil a bunch of packs. Like, if the Resistance are going to keep winning the mission on their own, I may just let them.
I'm on it.
I think the reason we stopped the Resistance from fighting on their own last time was that and somehow a Berserker got active or something and it started killing everybody. Yep, okay. So it's going to happen here too. Alright, let's intervene. We're not that far off. Although, honestly, this thing may have gotten itself killed because there's 3 of them with guns right there. Oh, 4. Yeah, actually, this thing's totally dead. Wow, those bullets really pack some force, huh? Okay, well, that one's just... Oh, no, it's not quite in the open. These guys are, like, pretty good at their jobs. Wow. Crit chance seems to be okay, too.
You cannot run.
Okay, let's... I mean, I guess let's intervene. Because otherwise, this is going to be the most boring video ever. Oh no, not a berserker! He only has a 55% chance to hit that? Well, screw that noise. Let's do this. Okay. Kim, what do you got? Nothing, really. Weird.
On my way.
I don't want to run him forward too much because I want the forward cover to be available to other people. He doesn't need it, obviously. Okay, pretty good. 12 damage. It's a good start. Where's Jim? Ah, Jim is really far back, unfortunately. I mean, Jim could just go for the shot. He's not that likely to get the kill, though. Obviously, I really want to get some kill XP on him. 20% chance. You know what? Let's see if we can... let's take another shot with somebody else. And if they get the kill, cool. And if not, then maybe Jim will. Actually, this is a kill. Yeah, I'll just take this. This is fine.
Okay, so I got one.
I'm totally down with level ups on supports as well. Specialists, that's what they're called. I don't know why that is so hard for me to remember.
Moving to position.
Support just feels right. You know, they're supports. They do supporty things. They heal and they give people extra shots and stuff. Is that just a codex or what? Is it a codex with a really sweet cape? Oh, that's awesome. Why don't we ever see them wearing capes?
Okay,
They would look so good.
I'm going.
This was the day that we learned that humanity was truly superior. Because apparently the elders never invented dope capes.
Keep an eye on it.
Affirmative, covering now.
So that guy up there is not actually active. Oh, there's an extra codex. That's a pretty good psionic bomb. That's getting 3 people. Although, one of them has a pistol. Okay, there's something up there. It looked like a specter, maybe? Maybe 2 of them. Kind of looks like I don't have to worry about it, though. They should finish off the codex that they split. Where are you going? I don't know that that is actually a helpful thing for you to do. Yeah, I feel like I had that under control before. This is maybe more difficult. Wow, there's a lot of them. Now see, that's tremendously helpful. Thank you very much.
I got it, right?
Okay, Jim's already at his job. So there's another alien that I'll have a proper flank of from here. Man, this is apparently really killing my frame rate. And we're going to wake this guy up. Whatever, it's fine. We'll be fine.
Go.
Apparently we're not going to wake that codex up. Somehow, no vision.
I'm going. Reloading. On the move. Reloaded. Absolutely. Good to go.
Alright, his reload's free, so we get some Overwatch with him as well.
Get some.
I will admit that I have lost track of how many enemies we're at.
The time for hiding is over.
Okay, that's a pretty significant number of enemies. Also, we have a remote start target. Okay, neither of those are very good. Alright, she needs to get a little bit closer before that claymore is going to be relevant.
I guess that'll be okay. I won't let them pass.
Okay, so this guy is in full-on murder civilians mode. Well, now we probably have his attention. Oh, he doesn't care.
The target is marked.
So is that 3 specters? That's interesting. Specters are not generally very dangerous for the same reason that sectoids aren't. Because while most enemies will do damage to you on their turn, sectoids and specters don't do damage to you until the turn after their turn. But if there's 3 of them, I think that maybe makes it likely enough that they're going to be able to make a clone survive to your turn that it might actually be dangerous. Although if I don't have to shoot at the Berserker at all, because the resistance murders him, then maybe that makes things a little simpler. I can devote all of my damage to the specters over 2 turns. We do still have a partial codex up too. I don't know why they lost interest in it. Okay, it looks like they might be able to take that one down. That would be nice for me. Man, they've done a lot of damage. I bet if you added up the damage that my soldiers have done and then compared it to all the damage that their soldiers have done, that they come out ahead so far. They just almost always hit. It seems very good. Alright, this might be a good time for Elena to, like, participate. So there was a civilian here. It looks like they maybe ran away. And doing this is going to give me a little bit of extra vision of that guy over there as well. Can I do this in such a way that destroys the back wall? There we go.
A deadly trap.
She's just going to stay in stealth the whole time. I threw the claymore to a position that I can't see from here. How do I even do that? Alright, I need somebody to find a claymore shooting position. Actually, does Elena have a grenade? Oh, that's right, I gave her the dragon rounds. What about, where's Kim? Alright. I trust Kim to get it done a little bit more because he can squad sight the thing, whereas anybody else would have to both be in line of sight and also closer to it. If I pop him up here, maybe I'll be able to see it from up here somewhere. Seems like I somehow threw it behind a wall. I mean, I could just run him over and have him throw his grenade at the region. Because you can definitely... I've had a number of people tell me you can detonate them with grenades. Let's find out. So I threw it, like, in here somewhere, right? Is it visible on the ground so that I can have some kind of idea? It actually is not. Or maybe I just threw it to a position where it's not, like I threw it inside that box. Maybe that's what's happening. I don't know. Hereabouts? Somewhere like this? Okay, I got it. It double exploded. Okay, that was weird. Well, now Elena gets to take a different shot. Yeah, drop that guy.
One of many.
Aw, she got revealed.
Now we fight the open.
That's just amateurish, letting the enemy see you. I'm sure she's mortified. we have some cover? Okay, we have some cover. We can. There's a space that has half cover. Wow. Through a wall, through a box, through a fire that is completely obscuring his vision. You know, his teammates told him where the enemy was, and he just trusted. So we're all clear except for this guy then, right? And I don't officially have vision of him, so I can't combat protocol him or anything. I think we're gonna have to actually go over there. Oh no, I can see him now.
Target eliminated.
Okay, I don't know of any still living enemies, right? I bet there are like burrowed chrysalids somewhere or something.
Overwatch.
Oh, faceless, sure. I totally forgot about that. If you were going to be an alien impersonating a human, why would you choose to be a human that's wearing high heels? That seems very uncomfortable. I'll be honest with you, there are a lot of things about being a guy in our society that are great, but I think one of the top ones, in my opinion, is never being pressured to wear high heels. Nobody ever feels like I ought to wear high heels. Honestly, nobody ever seems to give much of a crap about what I wear, no matter what. I bet that is a pretty good feeling. Wow, that's a dark poster. Advent will burn, and then the wreckage of one of our own camps on fire.
Propaganda never looked so pretty.
Bradford, you are a dark, screwed up man, and I wish that you would never speak again. The two things are not related. They're just both true.
Advent officials announced an increase to this month's recruitment quotas. Citizens are encouraged
Oh, that's a little
to
dark.
voluntarily visit their nearest recruitment center. Remember,
Citizens are encouraged to be recruited. We're killing so many people that Advent is press-ganging more humans into their armed forces so that we can kill those guys too. Maybe we shouldn't be shooting everybody.
I'm glad to see that our cooperation with the resistance factions is going so well, Commander.
Well, a
Our
promotion.
soldiers seem to be
Something.
a big help around here.
Okay, he's getting kill zone. We may want to put him on a different rifle then. I guess he can reload this one before doing kill zone with the autoloader, so it's probably fine. 5 Codex brains.
You have done an outstanding job.
51 extra supplies.
Commander.
Yeah, almost everybody survived. Honestly, mostly due to the actions of the Resistance. Reduce contact cost. I do not care about that. What was I doing? I don't even know. So we're still 2 days off of this, 1 day off of that. We could go hit a facility, but we don't really need to. We don't really need to build faster or heal faster or gain intel. I guess let's go get supplies? We could pull an extra supply raid mission, but I don't really want to do extra missions at this point. Every mission is just a chance for things to go wrong, and we don't need the rewards of a supply raid. If you could get an extra supply raid like during month 2 or something, that would be one thing. Getting one at the end of the game when you're basically done with buildings is a little bit less impressive.
Commander, the aliens continue to make progress on the Avatar project. If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move fast.
Oh no, our 25 supplies was wounded. Okay, let's hold on. Before we assign a new covert action, and Bradford's going to yell at me about it immediately, I bet.
Commander, we should
There
make
it is.
use of the ring facility and deploy our idle soldiers on a
Let's do
covert
this.
action with the resistance.
Because I enjoy mocks a great deal. I just like shooting. Additional utility slot provided his armor does not already provide one, which it does, right? I don't know, provided the soldier's armor does not already... So this would give him an extra slot? Maybe. I mean, it must, or it wouldn't be here, right? Why would you let that be a thing? He has 34 AP right now? What? Manual override, lower all ability cooldowns by 1. That's interesting. Battle Lord. After each enemy in line of sight takes a turn, take an immediate action. Oh, it makes him an alien ruler. When targeted by an attack, the enemy has a chance to panic. That's cute, but less interesting. Again, you know how I feel about enemies in lines of sight getting to take turns. I think this is pretty cool, though. More frequent use of the Wrath stuff, although we don't actually do Wrath all that often. A lot of his abilities are, like, cool, but not necessary. I honestly don't even know what to do with this. Giving the ability to just punch people is probably... I mean... Let's take this because I want to play with it. I'm curious about it. And then I'm going to go ahead and give him Volatile Mix. It's not too expensive, and it's pretty good. We use our grenades a lot. Just +2 damage on the grenade attack is pretty serious. And we have our first commander. We have our first colonel. And he and Ragsabald are immediately going into the trading center. Absolutely worth it. 12 days. Still, absolutely worth it. Obviously, I'm upset, but it's fine. There's no items in the build queue, because there's nothing I want to build, right? Like, let's make some experimental heavy weapons, I guess? Like, we only have the one.
I'll send word as soon as we're
We could find something exciting there. Alright, spin the wheel. Where's the... Right, we're doing this. Spin the wheel.
This will prove to have been an important breakthrough.
Okay. Hard to be mad about extra damage on all guns. And the Berserker Autopsy is now instant, so let's do it.
Long referred to as a berserker, is clearly a genetic relation to the other mutant species we have encountered in the field.
Look at this animation.
For reasons yet unknown, this particular variant is unique in that it is altogether consumed.
The way things are positioned here,
blind rage,
he's got to be up to his elbow in that thing.
other creature we've encountered.
Right, like his whole right arm is inside its body cavity right now. What exactly are you doing in there, Tiger?
Muton wasn't aggressive enough.
The overdrive
This
serum.
hulking beast seems dangerous even in death.
Boosts a soldier's nervous
Dispose
system.
of it once I file my report.
Greater mobility and significant damage resistance for multiple turns, but it's a consumable. Yeah, that's not very good. I'm glad I didn't spend any time on that. Yes, I want to... No. I do want to assign research now, but I want to do it in the Shadow Chamber.
The Shadow Chamber is up and running. All we have to do now is put it to use.
Okay, so we probably should have done these, like, a little bit earlier. I guess let's go ahead and do this one. We have a lot of scientists now and a lab, which maybe is helping. Oh, the resistance ring. Right. We should probably be running a covert action. It's probably gain ability points. We could fabricate a PCS. That's not too bad. +2 aim. New orders is cool, but maybe not super great now. So I don't know how many more missions we're going to have to go on. I guess there's still like 3 or 4 story missions left. We'll do them in quick succession, but... Yeah, so it's either get 15 ability points. Ooh, +5 hacking. It's hard to get hacking bonuses. Let's do this. Let's grab some more AP for XCOM. Buy some cool stuff. So this needs to be... Skelly's out for 2 days, and this is going to be 9 days. Yeah, this is fine. And then we'll just throw somebody else in here. Shocker. No, you. We'll throw these 2 in because I would really like to... And I think I'm not going to bother with the intel on a low risk. Like to bring up the lower grenadiers, just in case something happens, you know.
Don't worry, Commander.
Okay, now let's scan for a while. I can't remember if the black site vial gives a mission when it finishes.
If it's come to this.
I truly hope those gruesome images are the worst of what we find today.
They're slaughtering us, Doctor. What could be worse?
We're about to find out. I've attached the shadow chamber directly into the ship's computer. It's been sifting through the material we recovered non-stop since our return, cataloging sequences.
Genetic sequences in near infinite combinations, yet all bearing similar genetic markers. Human markers.
There must be thousands of them.
Tens of thousands. And the procedure is still nowhere near complete.
Which is why we need the ship's computer to find out where they came from, by cross-referencing them with the data we've managed to hack from the Advent network. It's an admission file from one of the gene therapy clinics.
Avatar. Just what exactly is in that vial?
In my worst nightmares, I would never have imagined.
Doctor.
I believe we have found the missing civilians.
That's impossible.
The gene clinics. Millions of people just looking for help.
Medically screened and selected. Suitable candidates taken to that contemptible facility to be processed, refined into the material we now possess.
But why do this?
I could not begin to fathom a guess at this point. There exists no research that would ever warrant this.
It's genocide, Doctor. And these people are walking right into it. We may not know what they're doing with this stuff, but I think I can find out where it's going. Got it. It's a high-security production facility. Standard defensive complement.
Then I strongly suggest we pay them a visit, Commander.
Agreed. The information we gain could prove invaluable towards stopping the aliens' true agenda.
New objective added.
It's so weird how sometimes our point of view is the commander's eyes, but whenever you're in a... the camera shifts around. There are jump cuts. Where's the commander in the... We never see the commander in the room from any of these angles. Alright, so we gotta do this thing.
I'm keeping tabs on all our operations, Commander. Our people are standing by for your orders.
Yeah, we gotta do this thing. What is the state of our readiness? Nobody's tired or anything, so we can just go. And I guess maybe we ought to. Don't worry, these guys will have chances to do things. We got some time yet. So I think that's going to be it for us for today. No, it's not. I was like, let's not do a second mission, but we are only 38 minutes into the episode. You know what?
We've made initial contact with the Resistance operatives working in this area.
That's a lot of enemies.
They're going to show
Sectopod,
us how to get into
Andromedon.
the Forge facility.
So big stuff. Also sectoids for some reason. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna run a short episode today. That's gonna be it for us for today, because next time we are just going straight to these black site data coordinates. So come back next time. We're gonna fight every alien. Just so many aliens. And I bet they're all gonna be right on top of each other. Just one super dense alien ball. That'll be fun. And we'll see you then.